Hi, welcome to Mark and Amber's Kitchen. I'm Amber.
No, I'm Mark.
And today we're making strawberry rhubarb jam. Last night, knowing I'm going to be making jams all day today, I pulled out some of my strawberries and I pulled out my rhubarb, my frozen rhubarb from the, well, it's there. My frozen rhubarb from the freezer. If you let it end up letting it thaw out, just don't start it right then. You'll notice you'll have all of this liquid. And that's all the juices and the wonderful flavor of the strawberries, so don't throw that out. Same thing with the rhubarb. And we'll go ahead and put this in a pot, and we'll have it simmer for about 10 minutes, and we'll get back with you. Okay, I've got this on a low heat, and it'll just be simmering for a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and just grate a little orange rind into this. Not a whole lot, as you can see. Just enough to get a little orange flavor. And I'll be putting in 4 orange slices as well. And we have a little bit of our oranges in there, and now we'll let this come to a simmer. And then we'll be adding 6 cups of sugar, 1/4 of a cup of lemon juice, and we'll bring that to a rolling boil, and a teaspoon of pectin. And then we'll bring it to a set. And we'll get back. Okay, I've got my fruit to a simmer. I've added a bit of vanilla, 1/4 of a cup of lemon juice. My pectin's already in that. Now I will bring this to a rolling boil. And once I have this to a rolling boil, and if you remember, a rolling boil is when you stir it, it will still bubble and boil even though you've stirred it and disturbed it. As you can see right now, it's not bubbling back up when I stir it. So we'll go ahead and let that get to that point. We'll do a little mashing. And once it's to the rolling boil, we will add our sugar. And then we will let that at a rolling boil with the sugar, and make sure you stir frequently. One of the reasons why you want to stir frequently is so that the sugar won't caramelize on the bottom of your pan, and you won't get a scorched flavor or anything like that in your jam. Oh my. Reminds me of Sundays. Oh, also, when you're adding your lemon juice, I recommend using regular concentrated lemon juice rather than fresh lemons, only because you're more assured of your citrus acid. You know, a lemon might not have enough, even though it gives you enough juice. It might not actually have enough citrus acid to help with this. So, this smells so good. We'll have to make some strawberry rhubarb pie. I have just enough left to probably do a strawberry rhubarb pie. I'll probably do a video on that if you're interested. Oh, that smells really good. Smells like spring. I love the red color of this too. Nothing quite like the strawberries, just to get a nice deep red. And this particular variety of rhubarbs is a red variety, so you really get a lot of nice rich. Hopefully it, well, it kind of looks, I think it might look orange in the video, but this is a very deep, almost red velvet kind of a red color. Depending on how you're doing these and stuff too, usually your sugar will be about a cup of sugar per cup of fruit. Unless you're doing like a freezer jam or perhaps a low sugar alternative. Well, I'll get back with you once this gets to that point. Okay, so we're getting just a little bit of a foam here. So we're going to go ahead and add just a dash of butter. And again, the butter just cuts down on the foam, so you don't have to skim anything and potentially lose any of these lovely vitamins and delicious flavors of your jam. Just about ready to add the sugar. One of the things I found too with, you know, using your rhubarb that has frozen, it tends to tenderize it much quicker for when you're cooking it into recipes than if you're cooking it from raw. Maybe not quite. Let this go for a little bit longer. I almost forgot. Fortunately, I usually do this from ingredients that I have. Is I got some fresh mint, just a little bit, and I'm gonna superly fine chop this up and then put that in there in it as well, just before I add the sugar, just to let that go through. And so I'll chop that up and put that in there as well. Okay, so I think we're right about at the setting point here, and you can do this with a thermometer. I think it's 220 degrees. However, I have done it with a thermometer before and it didn't come out right. So I like to test it this way. I find it just easier for me. But I'm not sure if the camera, let me know if you can see that. If you can see across the surface, it's almost like a film will start getting across the surface of your jam, and like a skin. You can see a tightening when it might bubble just a little bit. And usually, and then you can take your spoon from the freezer, pull it out. And if you'll see, it's not like even dripping at this point. So you just take your finger across there and okay. This has come to a boil and it's ready to go into the jars. I have my jars ready. They're still warm. So we need to get this quickly ladled, and then I will be right back. Okay, I like to take a clean paper towel and with just a little bit of vinegar, just to dampen it, not really to get it wet and soap or drippy. Just go ahead and wipe around your rims, and then get your lids on, and then we'll put them in the water bath, and I'll be right back again. Okay, now they're ready to go in there, and those are finger tight, and we will put that in there for 10-15 minutes, and you guessed it, we will be back. Oh, I wanted to welcome all the new subscribers and everything. Thanks very much for subscribing to our channel. We've got a lot going on right now, so we've been a little busy, but we're getting out content as we can. And I just wanted to personally welcome you and appreciate your support. And I hope you enjoy the videos. So let's go ahead and let this boil for 10-15 minutes, and we will be back. Well, I don't know. I think they all popped before I could get it on the camera. Well, that's my first batch of strawberry rhubarb jam. Let me finish up this. I hope you like this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment. We love to hear from you. And have an awesome day.